looking in the rearview mirror of life filled with regrets. Stop regretting life with I woulda, coulda, shoulda before it's too late. Live life on purpose, for a purpose, with a purpose.
Get your copy of Living and Loving Life Without Regrets by going to any of the various retailers listed on the screen.
Hi, my name is Kay Reddy. I am the state broker at Fathom Realty, Michigan. As a professional, not only do I focus on selling homes, but I create an unforgettable experience for my clients. Have you considered selling your home? Here is why now is the perfect time to do so. The market is at an all-time high, and your home may be worth more than you believe. But it doesn't stop there. You may be an investor or considering purchasing a home. Give me a call today for your free home evaluation. I can handle all of your real estate needs.
Shop Royal Bling, where everyone feels royal. You can find the latest in bling merchandise at royalblingshop.com. You will find Boss Lady, Man of War, I Am King, Closing Deals with Heels, Faith Over Fear, and all of your designer masks and much, much more. Make sure you go to royalblingshop.com.
Are you a Black-owned business owner looking to expand your business around the block and globally? List your rare, organic, and valuable business today at blackpearldirectory.com, the Black-owned business directory to help you become known around the globe. Black Pearls Worldwide. Rare, organic, valuable. BlackPearlDirectory.com.
Shop Esther's Closet, LLC. One-of-a-kind kimonos, versatile styling, and easy to care for Christian-based online store. You can shop Esther's Closet, LLC, where you'll find designs for the woman walking in her purpose. You can contact us at theblessedesther49@gmail.com. Shop Esther's Closet, LLC, for that woman walking in her purpose.
Welcome to In the Know, unveiling the greatness in you.
What's up, y'all? It is Monday night, and you know what time it is. 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 You know. I just sung a whole song. I need y'all to tag here. And invite I am Chantel Michelle. Come on, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. I can't hear y'all. Pump those hearts. Listen, this show is for you. This show is for you. Find us on YouTube at In the Know 313. We are live right now. If you want to go and watch us on YouTube, and you may not be on Facebook, and you might go in and out, we're on YouTube. We also right here if you're watching us on Facebook, and also streaming on the one.tv. Monday nights is the time where we come together. Yes, give it up for the one.tv. Look, y'all, faith over fear. This is one of my royalblingshop.com t-shirts. That company is one of our sponsors here in the Know. Shout out to Royal Bling, faithful sponsor. Somebody say faithful. Somebody type in the comments, faithful sponsor, the royalblingshop.com. Go check out some of her fabulous teas. She has some new stuff on there. I just want to shout out Miss Lakina Folks, the owner of the royalbling.com. And this is her Faith Over Fear t-shirt. I thought it was really cute. Isn't it cute? I like this. Somebody said they want this, so go to royalblingshop.com. So I am dressed by JC tonight. I got that from my good boss lady. Jesus Christ dressed me tonight. And you probably say, how does this happen? How does Jesus tell you what to do? Because it says, in all thy ways, thank you, Father, acknowledge him and he will direct your path. So with that being said, I acknowledged God and said, Lord, what should I wear on the show? And I got this fabulous skirt. It's so cute. I wish you could see the whole thing, but you don't have to show the whole thing. I'll take a picture and post it. I'll take a picture and post it. This skirt is like an African themed skirt, and it was given to me by a good friend of mine, Apostle Hemingway, now Sisterino. So thank you. Shout out to Apostle Sisterino for this beautiful skirt. It's my first time wearing it. All right, so the jacket came from, my jacket is from Flossie. My girl Flossie out of Chicago. This came from her boutique. So just a little something for the people. I love to dress. So if you like to dress, then you are definitely at the right place at the right time. So we have a fabulous show tonight. I'm not going to keep this intro long. Let's see who is on. People is texting me. People is calling me. I am on live. Y'all, can y'all tell I'm excited? Y'all, we in a new season. We are in a new season, and I need you to know that this is a new season. This is a new day. Fresh anointing coming your way. That is a whole song. I didn't make that up. Coming your way right here on In the Know, unveiling the greatness in you. We have a miraculous, marvelous guest on tonight. She is miraculous. I met her just like 2 days ago, but I promise you, I feel like I've been knowing her forever. So don't look at my nail, y'all. My nail is broke. My nail broke. Clap it up for my broke nail, and I'm still on live. I don't care. Shout out to my nail tech, Fiona. We coming. The Detroit Nail Geek, I need to get to see you. I've been running around just doing what we do, being creative. And we got some fabulous content that's going to be coming your way. Y'all check it out on my Facebook page. I even showed it on IG. Just a sneak peek of what we getting ready to do. So I need you to tag. I need you to share. I need you to invite everyone to tune in. Get some more people on. Shout out to those who are helping me share on tonight. Listen, thank you so much, Donnie. Thank you so much, Kat. Thank you so much, Salam. You all are helping me share. Hey, Kelly Sane is tuning in. We're going to have Lavish right here. Lavish Williams. We're going to have him here. He was on Believe in Yourself Tuesday, another awesome talk show that I have the privilege and the honor to be able to help be the casting director. So I'm also a host of this amazing talk show. Yes, I said amazing. Yep, I did, because you know why it's amazing? I'm just talking tonight, but I want you to understand why I believe this show is amazing, because it was God-given. God gave me this show. It's 2016. In the Know was birthed out, and now we're doing some more revamping and rebranding. So you get ready for some more In the Know, unveiling the greatness in you, coming to a theater near you. I always wanted to say that. It's not really a theater. Too funny. So come on, y'all, tag, share. What is it? Oh, he's showing my outfit. Isn't that cool? How does this work? Show the outfit. Oh, my son is here. Shout out to JD Edits. He's showing my, isn't that nice? I'm moving too much. Thank you, Jonathan of JD Edits. Give it up. All right, let's get on with the show. We're going to come back with none other than the gospel truth. We're going to be talking about the to be or not to be. To be or not to be what? Vaccinated. Let's talk about it. We'll be right back after this.
Stop looking in the rearview mirror of life filled with regrets. Stop regretting life with I woulda, coulda, shoulda before it's too late. Live life on purpose, for a purpose, with a purpose.
Get your copy of Living and Loving Life Without Regrets by going to any of the various retailers listed on the screen.
Reddy. I am the state broker at Fathom Realty, Michigan. As a professional, not only do I focus on selling homes, but I create an unforgettable experience for my clients. Have you considered selling your home? Here is why now is the perfect time to do so. The market is at an all-time high, and your home may be worth more than you believe. But it doesn't stop there. You may be an investor or considering purchasing a home. Give me a call today for your free home evaluation. I can handle all of your real estate needs.
Shop Royal Bling, where everyone feels royal. You can find the latest in bling merchandise at royalblingshop.com. You will find Boss Lady, Man of War, I Am King, Closing Deals with Heels, Faith Over Fear, and all of your designer masks and much, much more. Make sure you go to royalblingshop.com. Shop Royal Bling, where everyone feels royal. You can find the latest in bling merchandise at royalblingshop.com. You will find Boss Lady, Man of War, I Am King, Closing Deals with Heels, Faith Over Fear, and all of your designer masks and much, much more. Make sure you go to royalblingshop.com. Hey everybody, welcome back to In the Know, unveiling the greatness in you. Listen, y'all, we have fun here on In the Know. I love the realness of live. Anything could happen. All great things here on In the Know. So I need you to continue to tag, share, and invite. We're going to be talking about, this is the gospel truth. This is the segment where we come and we talk about hot topics in the world, and especially here and maybe locally, also in the United States. And one of the things that has really been, that I read the other day, it struck a little nerve, I ain't gonna lie, not fear, but a nerve, that Joe Biden, our president, has made it a mandate that government workers, also large companies with 100 or more employees, also if you have a contract with the government, that you must be vaccinated. It's something that is being implemented. It's going to take time to actually be enforced. But how do you feel about that? What if you work for places like Walmart and some of these big, large corporations, Sam's Club, and just to name a few, the government, period. A lot of government and a lot of companies have government contracts, but they are saying now that you have to be vaccinated. What do you think about that? Do you think that's a invasion of your privacy, what you do with your body? What do you feel about it? I was speaking with a very well-known somebody that if I called her name out right now, you would know who she is. And she said she thought it was a great thing that our president is making this a mandate that you be vaccinated if you are part of any of those sectors of the workforce. So do you think people would actually be, would put their jobs on the line to not be vaccinated? Or even those that are saying, to be or not to be vaccinated, and to have it being a mandate by our government. So what do you say? Let me see some of the comments. Let me read some of vaccination mandate. I was reading and I was just like, wow, this could actually cause many people to have to make a decision whether to work or not, and there are lawsuits that are already being created by many of the Republican Party politicians that are saying this is a something that is really not good for the people to be mandated, the United States or wherever, well, we know we live in the United States. What I'm saying is that it's not a great idea because it's evasion of our rights to have a decision to be vaccinated or not. Some people are also saying that vaccinations are good because it's going to stop the COVID virus and the variants that are coming with it. But, there are many debates about this. And, I'm not here to say to be or not to be, but I just say to make sure that whatever you do, you lean not to your own understanding and acknowledge God and ask him what should you do? Should you be vaccinated? And this woman of God that talked to me today, she made some sense. It didn't change my mind because I haven't got a piece about being vaccinated. But personally, that's my personal opinion. And for those who have, I don't knock anybody that's gotten the vaccination. I think if that's what you feel comfortable with, then do it. And if you don't feel comfortable, that is also something that is your right. And for the government to say that this is a mandate, and I understand many people have died, and that's what she made a point. She was just saying how many people had died because of the COVID virus and the variants now that's running. But I just say, where do we draw the line? Because many people have died who got the vaccination too. So I just really believe it's a matter of choice. I think they were saying that it's only like 50, when I was looking at the news last night, that only half of the United States has gotten the actual vaccination, and that needs to be at about 70% vaccinated or 80% vaccinated before, so it can kind of slow down this virus. But I got a lot to say about that. I'm not going to say here because if we get to that 80%, something else will come up, because it's not, you got to understand that this is a spiritual fight. And if we understand as who we are as men and women of God and the body of Christ, and I'm talking to those who understand the laws of God and those who understand what the Bible declares, that the times that we are in. And God is taking me here, so I'm going to go. The times that we are in, that we got to understand that this is not a natural fight. And you can get vaccinated and it's okay. And you could choose not to get vaccinated and it's okay. But one thing you better have, rest assured that your calling and election is sure, that if Jesus was to crack the sky today, if you was to leave this earth today, are you ready to meet your Savior? This was not in my notes, but this is where God is taking me. And I'm just going to encourage you, and I'm just going to compel you to come to Jesus. That's who you need to come to. Vaccination is good. Not to be vaccinated, that's even good too. But what are you going to do either way? If you was to leave this earth tonight, would you be ready to meet your Savior? Would you be ready to have him say, well done, thy good and faithful servant, enter into the joy of the Lord? Would you hear, depart from me, you workers of iniquity, I never knew you? Well, I know me personally, I'll never forget, my dad called me the other day. He began to say, Chantel, this world is about to go through another tremendous hit. And he said, you got to make sure that your calling and election is sure, and that you hear God in this season. And I'm going here, and I know you probably didn't tune in to hear this, but this is the gospel truth, and this is in the know. And I want you to be in the know that without God, you can do no thing. You can get a vaccine, you cannot get a vaccine, but if you don't have God on your side, even with the vaccine, without the vaccine, then I'm here to tell you that with God, all things are possible to him that believeth. So that's the gospel truth on tonight. I have to be who I am. This is who I am. I am an ambassador of God. I'm an ambassador of the word of God. And God takes over. This wasn't not in my notes, but God takes over, and I yield my members to him, my members being my tongue to him, that he may speak out of me what he has called me as a prophet to begin to speak. And yes, that, I don't say that as a title, but that is the function that God has me called to. And I thank God, and I am surrendered to him. So that's the gospel truth. So to be or not to be vaccinated, whatever the president says, that's what he has deemed that this will help. But I'm telling you, but you got to know, once again, that your calling and election is sure. And when Jesus Jesus comes or when you leave this earth, that you will understand that you will be in the presence of the Lord. God bless you. That's the gospel truth. We'll be back. I'm going to go ahead and bring my guest on for this next segment. Her name is Kyra Jefferson. We're going to do our segment. We're going to do our segment, and it's called Friendly Advice. And she's a new friend of mine. Oh, man, I feel like I've been knowing her forever. I met her the other day through my friend, Ryan Rully. And I know anybody that he introduces, that they are good people. And this woman of God is good people. And I wanted to have her come on tonight. She's also my guest tonight. We're going to be interviewing her about her book and also what she's doing in the city. You got to hear this, y'all. It's an amazing story. So we'll be back with the segment Friendly Advice, and I'm gonna have my guest come on and sit next to me, Kyra Jefferson. We'll be right back.
Stop looking in the rearview mirror of life filled with regrets. Stop regretting life with I woulda, coulda, shoulda before it's too late. Live life on purpose, for a purpose, with a purpose.
Get your copy of Living and Loving Life Without Regrets by going to any of the various retailers listed on the screen.
Hi, my name is Kyra. I am the state broker at Fathom Realty, Michigan. As a professional, not only do I focus on selling homes, but I create an unforgettable experience for my clients. Have you considered selling your home? Here is why now is the perfect time to do so. The market is at an all-time high, and your home may be worth more than you believe. But it doesn't stop there. You may be an investor or considering purchasing a home. Give me a call today for your free home evaluation. I can handle all of your real estate needs.
Hey everybody, welcome back to In the Know, unveiling the greatness in you. Unveiling the greatness in you. Listen, real quick, if you would like to be a guest here on In the Know, I need you to go ahead and inbox us on our In the Know 313 Facebook page. You can also email us at inthenowdetroit@gmail.com. We want to feature you as a guest. If you're a business, you have an event coming up. If you are an author, a coach, whatever. If you just have an amazing story, your mess becoming your message, your test becoming your testimony, your trial becoming your triumph. It was somebody else, I should have wrote it down. It was another one. I said, oh, that's a good one. So all of that, if you have a story to tell, we want to hear it. I love sharing the news, the good news, and some of the bad news that turn into good news. Come on now. We all had a story. I got a story. One day I'll share my testimony and we'll all be crying, but it'll be a good ending. I mean, ain't not the end because we still here. The devil is alive. We still here. We are still here. So we're going to go on with, get these numbers up. Come on, y'all. Invite, tag, share. Invite, tag, share. Invite. Sharing is caring. Share. Sharing is caring. Okay, so real quick, we're going to go to our segment because I have my guest already on the set, and she's going to help me with the next segment, and that's called Friendly Advice. This is the segment where we have friends come to the show, friends of the show, friends that come to the show, and we talk about different topics that I may need advice on or you may need advice on. So today I have with me Miss Kyra Jefferson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Yes, clap, clap, clap. Kyra Jefferson is here with us, and we're going to talk about what she does, but real quick, she's going to help me. This woman, I love her because she is real raw and relatable. So, honey, I thought this would be great. And the topic tonight, Kyra, for friendly advice, y'all listen to this, y'all hear this. How do you say no? How do you say no? Sometimes, I remember, Kyra, somebody told me that no is a complete sentence.
Yes.
That it's okay to say no, even when you don't want to. It could be your parents, it could be friends, it could be family, it could be
your best friend, your husband. How do you say no? What is the art of saying no? It's no. How do you say no when you really, even sometimes when you want to help? So, Kyra, let's talk about it. I need help.
No is your friend.
Oh,
No is your friend, because a lot of times we say the yes, but with regret.
ooh,
And then when we stretch ourselves too thin, we know we should have said no,
Right.
even though we said yes. So now our schedule is stretched, our time is stretched.
right.
And no is your friend, because you can't, time management is a good thing.
That's
And
good.
sometimes when we say yes and we should have said no, it doesn't throw their schedule off, it throws our schedule off.
Right, but what do? You tell somebody, well, no, I can't come, or no, I can't do. Let's just talk about the infamous money.
Okay.
So you have someone say, Kyra, mom, whatever they call you, sister, best friend, woman of God, right? Apostle, as he was calling you earlier. I said he don't call her, but she do have apostolic. That's very accurate. I need $20, $30, $40. How, as a professional, because I know, oh, praise God, Cash App on the screen. Don't y'all say no to that. This is not the good time to put the Cash App up. I need people to say yes to that Cash App today. But so many times we want to help each other. We see people, and we know they have good hearts when they have good intentions. So how do you say no when it comes to money?
Wow. Quick, fast, and easy.
Kyra, but it was a time you probably did not say no. And where did that get you? Let's talk about that. When you didn't say no, when you know you should have, when it comes to lending or
And
giving
money
money
and stuff like
yeah.
that. Had me in a financial bind, had me where I couldn't do some things
Okay.
for myself, and not necessarily things where I couldn't pay bills, but
Right.
maybe I wanted to treat myself to something, purchase something for myself, and because I had extended myself somewhere else, I couldn't do something for myself.
Right, so it put you in a situation where you was not able to do what you wanted to do for yourself. And now that makes the other, and it's so many times that I am learning, like you said, the time, when that's where I get caught up the most. Because if I can't give it, you can't borrow it. I just rather to give it to you.
Yeah.
Because it
That
has
saves on friendship.
It saves on friendships. I'm in situations I've been in situations where, I've had to be on the borrower side, and people, that, I just said, listen, now I only ask, listen, God, I said I wasn't going to ask, borrowing is done. That's dead, put into the grave.
Right.
And now I say, can you donate? Can you sow? Can you give? I'm not giving it back. I just be truthful.
Say transparent.
Transparent, yeah. I'm like, look, this is not something I don't want to listen. If you can't give it to me, then. And this one lady began to tell me that one day, she said, if I can't give it to you, then I just automatically say no.
Yes. And sometimes with me, because I have a lot of things going on, I'll just say something to the effect, that's not feasible now because I have so many things going on.
Oh, okay.
And,
that's a good way to say no.
Yeah, it's not feasible. I have a lot of projects going on, a lot of different things going on, or I may need to look at my budget and see.
Right, if it's feasible. That is good. And also, I also heard this saying too, that sometimes no does not mean no, it means not now.
Right.
And sometimes it just means no.
And sometimes I look at, would you do it for me?
Ooh, that part.
Yeah, that is
real.
a consideration. I mean, sometimes I've given to strangers different things, but sometimes with certain people, it's just like, well, would they really do that for me?
Wow.
If I was in a tight, would they stretch for me? Would you go the extra mile? Would you, would you go in your stash? And so sometimes for those people that I think would go the extra mile, that I think or when I get in a tight that I can call, those are the people I will stretch for.
But I believe in God that one day I'll get this bless everybody. Because guess what tonight's edition for your interview is? Blessed to be a blessing.
Oh, man.
Blessed to be a blessing. Somebody type that in, that we are blessed to be a blessing. Now, you have those who come as leeches. So we ain't talking about that. Those people
No.
who trying to manipulate and use. But we're talking about people who really would need help. And we will be blessed, Kyra, to be a blessing. That's friendly advice tonight. Type in, I am blessed to be a blessing.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
to be a blessing.
blessed to be a blessing. And when you are a blessing to someone, you don't even have to wait till they ask. Come on, we're gonna be in position, Kyra. Come on, I'm about to prophesy.
It's better to give than
to receive. So we're gonna be in a position. I believe God is positioning us in this season where people ain't gonna have to ask. God's gonna show us, and we're gonna do exactly what He said. Because I ain't gonna say no to God. God tell me to do something this season. Victory in your obedience, and you gotta be obedient.
Obedience is better than
sacrifice.
Yes.
That's right. So y'all, that's friendly advice. Thank you for helping me with that.
Thank you.
Now I understand how to say no a little bit better. And if somebody tell me no, I ain't gonna get offended. Hey, no means no. That was a saying back in the day.
But they also said, you may get a lot of no's, but at some point you're gonna get to yes.
That part. See, it's in different aspects, because that's when you are out here like you are doing. We're going to talk about it in a minute. And you are getting out and you are possessing the land and doing some things powerful in our community. So we will be right back. This has been Friendly Advice. Stay tuned. We're going to have Miss Kyra Jefferson. She's a real estate investor, an author, and just an all-right boss. So we'll be back.
Stop looking in the rearview mirror of life filled with regrets. Stop regretting life with I woulda, coulda, shoulda before it's too late. Live life on purpose, for a purpose, with a purpose.
Get your copy of Living and Loving Life Without Regrets by going to any of the various retailers listed on the screen.
Hey everybody, welcome back to In the Know, Unveiling the Greatness in You. It is your girl, Chantel Michelle. We are in a new season, and tonight we're talking about blessed to be a blessing and how God will give us opportunities to bless others in many, many, many ways. So I have a guest on tonight. Her name is Kyra Jefferson. Literally, I met her on Saturday on my talk show, The Uncommon Show, which is a podcast. Tune in on Saturdays. So we'll get that information. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Come on with it, Prophet. Yes, me and Ryan Rutley. Actually, Ryan introduced us. So welcome to In the Know, Kyra Jefferson.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on. Listen, when we met Saturday, it was an instant sisterhood. Like literally, not even a friendship. Like we skip all the way to sisters. Like you're my sister from the same mister, which is God. Because literally when God puts divine connections together, it's for a purpose. So I don't take that for lightly. So thank you so much for taking this opportunity and this invitation to come on tonight. And so who is Kyra? Talk about it. Who is Kyra Jefferson? Give me like the short version. Then we're gonna dive into some things that you have done and you are doing. So who is Kyra?
Kyra is a woman of God, a real estate investor, getting into developing and helping stabilize neighborhoods.
Wow.
A recent author. I wrote a book called Jefferson's Journey, The Boom, The Bankruptcy, and the Bounce Back. The Boom, The Bankruptcy, and the Bounce Back. You know, I started reading this book the other night, and I was just like compelled to read. I'm like, well, let me read it, because I read the back and the cover. So if producer can put it, he got it up. The Boom, The Bankruptcy, and the Bounce Back. So we're gonna just kind of go skirt back a little bit. What made you get into real estate? Did you ever work a regular job?
Yes, I used to work for the state of Michigan for 18 years.
Wow.
So while I was at the state of Michigan is when I got into real estate.
What did you do at the state?
The first 3 years, I was an assignment clerk for corrections, and then for 15 years, I worked
for the liquor commission.
What? So you used to give people the liquor licenses?
I did the interviews and investigations.
Girl,
yes.
stop it.
Yeah.
I bet you that was interesting.
Oh, I had a lot of fun.
Well, let's kind of go even before that.
Okay.
What were some of the things that you had to endure before you even got hired at the state? Like, was there any, like, your lifestyle then, before you became even employed by the state? Was there anything that you did that you would like to share with the audience? Because what we do here for In the Know, I like people to see, like, the mess that became the message. And I know you have some things, if you would like to share, just a little bit of your lifestyle, where God has brought you from.
Oh, before I filed bankruptcy, it was nothing for me to spend a couple $1,000 every season shopping. If you asked me to go on a trip, if I had the money, I would go, and not really. I knew my bills were paid, but the cushion, putting the money to the side. I felt the check was, for me to spend and enjoy.
Wow.
And so, yeah. So when things came up, if I didn't have the money, I would use my credit cards, because at the time, I had over 700 credit score, plenty of credit cards. So if I didn't have the cash, I used the card and that kind of thing. And whether it was an emergency or a trip or shopping or whatever, if I wanted it, I would get it.
Wow. So you like, listen, lavish lifestyle. Let's go. I'm a good job. Even before, I know you had spoke the other day about the economic turn in 2008 or something like that.
I filed bankruptcy in 2008 when the market crashed.
Right, because at that moment you were doing real estate.
Yes.
You had just started your real estate career. How long was it before?
Well, I was into real estate because I've been in a little over 20 years now. So probably I had probably been in maybe about 7 or 10 years at that point.
Wow. So you was not new. So even then, because back then, that's when, when the banks was giving loans that were not really good loans.
Right.
And not that you was doing that, I'm just saying. But it was easy people were buying, it was a lot of, the economy was booming. And then when 2008 came, it was a switch of, because who was the president?
Now, I don't remember who.
I think it was, because it was Clinton, wasn't it?
Was it Clinton in 2008?
Bush to Obama. Yes, it was Bush. Thank you. Did I go all the way back to Clinton? Lord have mercy.
Yeah, right. Bush, it was a whole, Bush had us on a real hamster wheel.
Yeah, and then Obama came, and the one, the producer is funny. And so here we are, 2008, and what happened?
The market crash, rent was not the same.
Okay.
So what you, like, for a house that you had maybe 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1.5, maybe say you were rented out for maybe $900. Then someone came with a newly renovated house, same style of house, and then they would rent it for like $800.
Whoa.
So it caused the rent to go down. Property values had went down, so you couldn't pull equity out of the homes because it wasn't there.
Wow.
And so it left a real mortgages and mortgage companies had collapsed, and people were going to jail and getting convicted for all kind of fraudulent loans and activity. And so it was a real excruciating time for anybody in the real estate.
In the real estate, whether you was on the mortgage side, the title companies, it was the whole.
And then people started to lose homes because they had gotten loans where the mortgages had ballooned.
That's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
Yeah, 5-year balloons, and people couldn't, and so you couldn't refinance it because the value wasn't there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. So that's, you got caught in the midst of all of that.
Yeah.
And so you had to file bankruptcy.
Yeah, because what I was doing was taking my checks and trying to take care and pay everything, and
stuff.
You pulling money off the cars, and it just got to a point where I had to make a decision.
So was that the boom?
Oh, yeah.
that was the boom.
Yeah, that was the start of things, spiraling down, and so I had to decide, because when you start using the cars, now the payment's going up. And so it started to spiral. It just really spiraled out of control.
So finally, you said, "Well, I'm gonna file bankruptcy."
And so, actually, had talked to a friend of mine that's an attorney.
Okay.
And so he was
Good
like,
to
well, I
have
had filed
attorneys as
before. And
friends.
so he talked to me about it. He talked about filing bankruptcy, and he told me that it was a good thing to do. And
Okay.
he had filed before and some things. So I said, okay. And then he recommended an attorney. So I went to see at least 3 different attorneys before I chose.
But don't y'all know, read your word, it is biblical. 7, you know it's every 7 years you can do it, right?
I think, okay.
Yeah, 7 years.
Okay.
So in the Bible, my friend told me she was watching, LaTanya had told me this, like, that I ain't recommend that y'all file bankruptcy, but it is biblical. It don't say bankruptcy, but it says that your debt will be clear or you be made free of debt every 7 years. Read it. It's in the word.
I'm going to have to read that.
Read
'cause
it
I
in
didn't
the
know
word.
that.
Mama found my girl. I wish she was watching. Yeah, no, I'm telling you. She broke this thing down to me so scandalous one year because I had filed bankruptcy. I filed bankruptcy before. And she was saying how it was biblical that every 7 years, I wish, I'm going to have her come on and talk about it, that this, because it said that you would be released of the debt every 7 years. So that's
Well, I
why
wish somebody would automatically just release us of that.
You
debt
ain't gotta
every
go
7
through
years.
it.
Right, you know, just, hey, do me a clean sweep.
So let's talk about the bounce back.
The bounce back,
that.
re-strategizing
Okay.
to get back in business.
I like that.
And so how I end up getting back in business is my first home when the casinos came.
Okay.
And I'm not a gambler, so it wasn't a big deal for me.
Okay.
But what it did was it increased my property value of my first home.
Why? Because is
more
it
than
by the
doubled.
casino? Is it
It's
by
not
the
by the
casino?
casino,
Okay.
but what it did was it shot the value up.
Because the casinos came, so it shot the value of all the properties. If anybody had Detroit properties, is that how it worked? How does
I
that
would
work?
think so because
Okay.
mine, you know,
Yours-
it more than doubled in value when the casinos
Whoa!
came. Yeah.
So when the casinos came, that's when it bounced back. Ain't that something?
And
See,
so what
God
I
would
did-
take the foolish things of this world to confound the wise.
Yeah, and so what I did was I took, and when I bought the next house, I bought another house, and then I bought my first duplex.
Wow. So you are an investor. Now you have invested and God is you had to go through some things and you now you on the bounce, you in your bounce back season, you in your reward season.
Yes.
Cause seeds you have sown. You remember God was telling me that about you, that you in your reward season. He is literally taking you and he is getting ready to raise you up and say, this is, he told, when John, was it John? He said, this is my beloved son in whom I'm well pleased.
Yes.
So in the body, there's neither male or female, so we are sons. 'Cause
Okay.
We are heirs and we are sons. So it's not son, daughter. I mean, you want to call yourself a daughter, you want, I get it. So, but we are sons. So God said he is pleased with your sacrifice. So now the bounce back is not just a bounce back. It's because God is blessing you to be even more blessing. But in the midst of all that, he is beginning to take and have people come bless you as well because of your seeds that you sown. It's harvest time.
Oh, hey, I'm ready.
So let's talk about more of the bounce back. So now you are developing. What does that mean? What does it mean to develop in a city that people deem, a lot of people don't understand. I have a friend, well, a relative, and he's in real estate. He's in some other states, and I'm just like, which God is taking you to too. But he was just so down on Detroit, like, oh, no, I ain't coming to Detroit. I ain't coming to do no real estate there, blah, blah. I'm like, but it's good real estate here.
But you can't even find, there's no other states where you can find and buy a property for what you can buy properties for.
Can
here.
you tell somebody?
I mean, California, I mean, you can't buy a house unless you spend 6 figures. And I mean, and we're not talking about 150.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, in Detroit, you still can get a house for $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000,
Right.
those type of things. And those are unheard of in most states.
Yeah. So I'm just like,
Now, you
hey,
don't have to put some money into it.
you have to put some money
But
into
you can
it.
take your time, and once you buy it, you own it, and it's yours.
Own it, pay the taxes, and keep it moving. So let's talk about what you're doing with the development. I think this is so amazing. She has a special event that's coming up. We're gonna talk about, and I think I sent our producer the flyer. If I didn't, I'm about to send it to you. So let's talk about what you're doing in development.
Well, I purchased in June 2 land bank properties and 2 lots, and they are the only 2 houses on Great L between Curtis and Pickford.
Okay, so y'all, if you are watching, you are not
And I see my friend Donna Hicks Izard is on, and y'all need to connect because I believe at one time Donna said she wanted to do something in Detroit. You need to connect with this woman of God, Donna. If you're watching, this is development. When you saying development, what does that mean? Can you tell the people who may not understand real estate talk? What is development? What are you doing? Tell them.
These 2 houses, we have taken them all the way down to the studs. We have reframed them. They're being rewrapped. Brand new roofs, brand new plumbing, brand new HVAC.
Come on.
Brand new driveways poured. The only thing that is pretty much existence is the brick and the porches. But everything else and some of the foundation, but basically everything else will be, all the walls, all the framing, all of that will be brand new.
That is amazing. And you're taking a whole neighborhood and being able to build relationships in these neighborhoods, not just putting up houses, nobody know who you are, but you're actually creating relationships inside of the neighborhood from the people that live there already with the developers. That's powerful.
So I actually not only building relationships with those in the neighborhoods, but local businesses, because with the picnic I'm having a gathering for the neighborhood on September 26th from 12 noon to 8 p.m.
Wow.
Basically to introduce myself to the neighborhood, let them know that I will be one of the ones helping stabilize the neighborhood, helping bring their property values up. Okay. I will also be showcasing my work to the city of Detroit as well as my funder, Detroit Development Fund.
Wow. Wait.
And also giving back to the neighborhood as well, all at the same time.
I love what you said. These words, I'm loving. Stabilizing the neighborhood.
Yes, because homeowners stabilize the neighborhoods, not renters. So the homes will be rehabbed and sold, and then next to those homes, I'm working with the Detroit Land Bank to get the lots to build townhouses on, and those will be for sale as well.
Wow. So do real estate, investing, now you on the developing side. And what I love about all of this is that you want to build relationships with the community. That is powerful. Y'all give it up for my girl, Kyra Jefferson. Come on, I need some hand claps. So we have the 26th, Sunday, September 26th is going to be the C&T. What's the name of your company?
C&T Holdings LLC.
C&T Holdings LLC, Build the Block Neighborhood Gathering. I know it may say, oh, he don't have it up yet. I sent it. So when you get, it's a gathering, September 26th, free food, a DJ. She's going to have a live performance. It's here. Y'all can see it here. But also our producer's going to get it up as soon as I just sent it to him. So that's my fault. She's going to have live performances, carnival games. Also, vendors. If you would like to be a vendor, you can contact Kyra Jefferson here on Facebook. She's Kyra. Okay, there it is. The Build the Block Neighborhood. It say picnic right now, but we're going to gather. We're going to gather. We're going to come out, and we're going to support this woman of God because what she's doing is I haven't seen it. Personally, I'm not all in the real estate. I'm a little bit in real estate. I haven't seen where the relationship part is what got. I'm very big on relationships. I'm very big on people not just all about the money, money, and they don't build. They don't know the people. They don't know what they need. But you're actually going in. You was out all weekend.
Yes.
Talk about it. Come on, I'm bragging on you, girl. Come on, y'all gotta hear this.
I'm in the old Redford area, which is actually called District 1.
Okay.
So I went, I did Lasher, 6 Mile, Grand River for 6 Mile from Lasher, Little Pass Outer Drive, Grand River, same thing. I went from Southfield to Lasher and went to the local businesses, giving them flyers and sponsor forms. So if they wanted a business ad, which is $50, if they wanted a vendor table, that's $100, or if they just wanted to support, I gave flyers, and it was amazing to meet the businesses in the area. Yeah. And from that, the local businesses will be taking care of me for the day. So I met one young lady. She is doing my makeup. Her name is Jennifer with the G.
I love
And then
it.
D-Town Vinyl will be doing my T-shirt as well as
Come
they will be
on.
blinging out my gym shoes.
Come on.
And
see?
then I'm going to, there's 4 local boutiques in the area. I'll be going to those to pick out a pair of jeans. So the whole
Congratulations. Look at
neighborhood will
that.
be one doing makeup, they're going to have me face on fleek, gonna have my clothes together, and so the neighborhood will be taking care of me for that day.
What an amazing event. This is blowing me away.
Yeah, then yesterday I also went and walked the neighborhood, gave out flyers, met people in the neighborhood, met 2 older Caucasian ladies. They were just wonderful, probably like in their 70s. They're going to come to the picnic. I met their next door neighbor, which he was kind of telling me which house was empty, which house wasn't.
Because they've been there for a while.
Yeah, so he also gave him some flyers, and he got on his bike and rode around and helped me pass out flyers. So it was just amazing to be on foot and to see all of the businesses
and I think
that African Americans own. They were very nice, very supportive, to walk in the neighborhood and be welcomed.
Right.
And to also let them know that I'm the one rehabbing the 2 homes on Graydale. So they see my contractors, but they don't get to see me too often. So this would be their opportunity to know who's spearheading the idea.
Listen, I need y'all to connect with Kyra Jefferson, especially if you need just to know her, first of all, because you need to know her, because this is like amazing. Like, you really need to know her. And not if you come with some game and try to borrow some more money. We ain't talking about that. We need you to connect. We need you to connect with her because she needs, we want to support her. We want to support her. September 26th will be the neighborhood, Build the Block neighborhood gathering. It's going to be food, fun, DJs, live performances, carnival games, vendors, neighborhood resources, giveaways, and much more. Listen, your girl Chantel Michelle will be there. I'm going to be out here walking the block supporting our sister. I also know many of you that have businesses. You could actually get you a vendor table or even the $50, what's the $50?
Business ad.
A business ad.
And we just added an author's row, so if you have a book and you want to showcase your book, we're going to have a table
I love that. Author's row.
Author's row, because I'm an author and I'll be showcasing
Let's
my
talk
book.
about
so
the book.
now we're
Yes.
inviting other
Get the
authors
book.
to showcase their book.
Did you bring the water in here? Son, can you bring the water? Listen, she got a candy bar. I didn't eat it yet. Brian bought me this candy bar. It's called a Kyra. I call it a Kyra bar.
Did he hear you?
Jonathan, can you bring that bottle of water? Okay.
It's on the floor.
It's on the floor by her table.
By the bag. It's sitting right by the bag.
Right here, y'all. Are these going to be there?
Yes.
You can have a piece of mine because I don't. Did you bring an extra Kyra bar?
I don't think so.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Oh, you know what? Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
She brought an extra Kyra bar that you can buy. She has her books here today. How can we get the book?
You can get the book on my website. It's www.jeffersons.journey.com. And yes, the book is on Amazon, but Jefferson's Journey is where you need to get it on the website, because if you get it on the website, I'll personally autograph it. I'll sign it. You'll get a candy bar, and a bookmark. And you will not get those things if you order it from Amazon. They'll just send you the book.
So you will have your books at the event on the gathering on the 26th as well?
Yes, I will.
Okay. So listen, you need to get there. Be a part of this great event. The Build the Block neighborhood gathering. September 26th, right here in the city of Detroit. It's on the screen. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be food, fun, DJs. We're going to do some hustling. Yes, I hustle. Yes, I do. We're going to be hustling. And we're going to, not hustling like hustling. We're like hustle, like the dance.
Yeah, hustle lessons. Yeah,
Hustle lessons.
I got my girlfriend teaching hustle lessons.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. Cool. See, I'm in the spirit. So, y'all, once again, Kyra, thank you so much for coming on, sharing.
Thank you so much for
You're
having
welcome.
me. It's
I'm so glad you were able to come on tonight. And we are in the know 313, or somebody said take 311 because we're going across the country. If you would like to be featured on In the Know, if you would like to be a sponsor, we are looking for sponsors to help sponsor the show. We help you with your commercial if you actually need one. If you're a small business, you don't have a promo commercial, JD Edits, it's just my son's business. He will help you film your commercial. He will also help with editing and getting your commercial where you can actually show it here and when you sponsor, we'll show it during the shows that we have every week. Listen, y'all, some more exciting things. I wish my son had my clip ready, but some of y'all already seen it. Jonathan, did you have it ready? Okay, he probably didn't get it to download yet, but many of you saw it on Facebook already. The Creative Lifestyle is coming as In the Know presents Creative Lifestyle, and where you will see some behind the scenes of what I do.
Oh wow!
As I get ready to do this right here, y'all see the glitz and the glamour when I'm here at 8 p.m. But honey, it's a process. Yeah. But guess what? My coach told me. Kim Springer, shout out to Kim Springer. It's the process that makes you rich, not the results. So a lot of people fret the process.
I understand. It's the process.
Because it could be rough. It could be rough, but guess what? It's the process that got you to the other side. Because you didn't go through the process, you wouldn't have the glory of what you've been through.
Oh yeah, and I've been through quite a bit.
You've been through quite a bit, so you understand.
Survived.
You have survived, so that is awesome. So we're going to be talking about. We're going to do some behind the scenes. I literally have my son. He's actually film. He's learning film. He's learned it on his own. And one day when he's in
a commercial.
Yeah, he could do your commercial. Absolutely. Come on, Jonathan. See, we got you. Come on, clap it up.
Yeah.
We got you a customer. And maybe even we can get you the sponsor. Yeah. And what we'll do is really affordable. I'm telling y'all, it's so affordable. I know this is great. We do everything in excellence. Shout out to my team. I love team. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, it
Prophet
does.
Blaine Irvin, the one.tv. Listen, my makeup artist, the clothing, people who do my hair, it's all the production. Those who do all the, what else? The music that you hear in the beginning, that was done by Ryan Rutley of the Psalms group. Ryan did he actually wrote the song for this show. So we want to bring you great content, but we are going to need your help. We are going to, as content creators, we do this literally by faith, and also we need donations. So we'll be talking about that real soon. So the In the Know is going to present a lot of new content to you, and one of them is going to be the creative lifestyle of a creative. Just following some of what I do from radio to TV or broadcasting, and just being a mom. I'm in ministry, so Kyra, it's no joke. But you know what? But let me tell you, I love it. Somebody was like, well, maybe it's a lie. It'll be I'm like, I literally eat, drink, and breathe. I love doing this. I did this for pennies for years. 2016, this show was birthed. Remember I told you on Gray's and Telegraph, there was I hope he's still there. I gotta go. Matter of fact, I need to go tomorrow. He had a rolling shop, and I hope his name is Roger. Roger, if you're watching, you are the reason why this show started, you and God. Because I saw this building, and it was a roller shop mini mart. Like you drive up to the mini mart, order whatever you want, and it was black owned.
Somebody asked me about that. Yeah.
Girl, I took out my video camera and doing what I'm doing right now. Just doing it as this being Chantel. And that video went viral.
Are you kidding?
It went viral. And I have to find it so you can see it. And a lot of people began to watch it, and he got so much business. He wrote me a check when it was all said and done. Because that's how much business he got after I did that video.
Wow.
Guys, remember me. Remember me, guys. Remember me, $sign In the Know 313. If you want to donate, so we can give you more great content. And when I did that, he turned around. Thank you. I forgot about that. He turned around and wrote me a check because he got so much business because that one video, and it went, and everybody began to know about him because of that. He did no advertising.
Wow.
And that video went viral, and then we began to. I began to say, man, people need to be in the know about this. And I was really focusing on the small mom and pop shops, people who would just come, who might not have the advertising to pay somebody for marketing dollars, to pay somebody to do all this marketing. They just need my big mouth to say, hey, guess what? Kyra Jefferson, you better be there on the 26th. Yo, I'm going, you better go. We're going to be dancing. We're going to be and here we are. In the know.
Wonderful.
Unveiling the greatness in you. So that's how we started, 2016, and here we are still. We want to bring you great content. I want to show you some of the behind the scenes. It's real. It's real, raw, and relatable. So I hope you guys stay tuned. Stay tuned for everything that we're doing. God is good. I thought y'all was going to have the video. I was kind of stalling. Okay, they're working on the video. I want y'all to kind of see some of what we're going to be doing. But in the meantime, get your book from Kyra.
Yes.
So you are just doing some amazing things. Jefferson
Find
Journey.
out about the journey. And I have a whole chapter on multiple streams of income, because the average millionaire has 7 streams.
Ooh.
So we got to get our streams up. We got dreams, but streams will bring dreams.
Streams will bring dreams.
Yeah, streams will make the dream come true.
Make the dream come true.
So multiple streams of income is it.
And so you got one chapter dedicated to that.
One chapter dedicated to that, because
I gotta get to that chapter.
That's powerful. I mean, because if you lose your job, if a stream goes down, if anything happened, if you got multiple streams going on, and then my money always has an assignment.
Oh, your money. Yes, talk about that.
Just like when you give your tithes, you should be assigning that tithe to do something.
Come on.
Pay the bills off, pay them off. This, Lord, I'm sowing for the new house, or
that's good.
Those things. So when I create, every stream has, like, for instance, my rental property is what pays the bills. So when I flip houses, I tab my 10%. I always bless people. Take my parents. My parents have never been to the same restaurant twice.
Oh, yeah. I love how you love your
parents. I always pay something off. So the bulk of cash has a certain assignment, and then I put some money up for the business, put some stuff up for myself. I can maneuver more because it's a lump sum of cash.
Got you.
And so if I get, and then if I create a stream of income, then I also have an assignment for that. I might say, okay, I'm going to create this stream of income.
That's
and with
good.
This stream of income, this will be this stream of income where I'll save. And I may say, well, I'll take 20% of that, and that'll be saved for vacations. The other 20% will be saved for car maintenance. The other 20% may be saved for a rainy day.
Got you.
And you can begin to
I need to do that.
Break that down like that.
Wow.
Or you may say, this stream is just for the rainy day. So you always want, your streams of income to have an assignment other than we just making money. So you want to maybe have a stream of income, and you use that stream just to invest money.
Right.
So you want to have your different streams, and each stream should be, and then you also need streams of income, because I'm into real estate. So if I'm working on a deal and most of my normal money is absorbed, then I need the other stream. Like now, my money is more into my business, my rehab project.
Right.
So the book allows me the flexibility. It handles all my extra stuff. If I want to go out to eat, if I want to go shopping. So now the book has taken on that role. So it now makes enough where I can do the extra thing, to eating out, to shopping,
That is so smart.
And it pays its own. If I mail a book, the book pays for the postage. If I order books, the book can now sustain its own self.
I love it.
So not only can I benefit and tithe and benefit from the book can also sustain itself.
Wow. Give it up for my money must have an assignment.
Yes. Money must have an assignment.
Money must
because if we
have
don't
an
give
assignment.
the money an assignment, that's where we tend to frivolously spend. Because if we haven't assigned it to nothing, when you see the purse or you see the shoes, you'll just automatically get it because the money don't have an assignment. You just have to, you just like, hey. But we also, with that discipline, you still want to have a couple $100 because we adults. So you want to have a couple $100 in case you see something you want, in case your girlfriend calls and she says she want to go out, let's go out to eat.
Come on.
Or, something to that, spur of the moment, a concert or, something.
Wow.
Something unexpected fun.
Yeah.
Let's say a unexpected fun stash.
I like
because
that.
we want to have, we not just here to live to pay
and
bills.
just to
We're
work.
here to enjoy life.
That's right. Abundant life.
Enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Come on, the fruits.
Yeah, so you want to be able to make sure you have a stash and you're not going into the bill money or you always using your card to have fun.
I love it. Listen, do we have the clip? Okay, so we're going to show this clip. Y'all, your money got to have an assignment. You need to have a stash just for fun. You heard it right here. Listen, watch this. This is some stuff that we're working on for our new content.
It's morning, and every morning I get up. I thank God just for another day. And I go in, I always have a devotion, or try to have a devotion where I'm getting direction as I'm getting prepared for the day. Man, it's not always easy, but I have to get up early enough to make sure that I have the time spent with the Creator, so I'll be able to know exactly what to do throughout the day. By the way, the Bible does says in Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6, in all thy ways to acknowledge him, and he will direct our paths. This journey of being a creative has been a long journey, and it's not always been easy, but it sure has been worth it. As you get ready to take a behind the scene look at what I do, how I do it as a creative. Many of you who will watch this show will understand what I mean. Welcome to Lifestyle of a Creative with Chantel Michelle. Come with me as I take you on the behind the scenes looks of what it's like to be a creative and how we do what we do. Actually, how I do what I do. The lifestyle of a creative could have its ups and it can have its downs, but all around, the process is great. Listen, it's the process that makes you rich, not the results. So you'll get to see some of the things, how we do what we do when it comes to our creativity and how we flow at In the Know. And also with our podcast, The Uncommon Show. We have more things that are on the horizon, and we want to take you on that journey with us. So stay tuned for Lifestyle of a Creative with Chantel Michelle, coming soon to you.